Welcome back, OGs, and hello, newcomers. In today's video, I'm going to be showing off a retro Polly Pocket. I had the Polly Pockets from the early 2000s when they got released. I did not have the original Polly Pockets that were like the heart-shaped house and they were super miniature. I just don't think my parents wanted me to have them due to like possible choking hazard because kids put things in their mouth. So I grew up with these ones with the silicone-ish rubber clothes. Like we had so many different types of Polly Pockets. Like there was the princess ones and some of the other ones, like mainly just blonde girls with different hairstyles. And I'm going to be inserting some photos of the ones that I did have. And to be showing you guys, like I had one with a wedding dress and the guy had a tuxedo, and like there was my original one that I got from Walgreens, like she had pigtails and a nightgown. That was my first one ever I got from Walgreens, and I hope to find the one with the pigtails again. But when I saw this one in the store and she had like the pink in her hair, I was like, okay, I remember this one was in my collection. I'm actually going to grab her. And they were like $5 each, but a lot of them in the store were the same. And she was the only one with the pink in her hair. So I was like, I'm going to get this one. Um, so I washed all her clothes with just some dish soap and some water. And like there was like a green top and green shorts that go with the soccer ball, I'm thinking, and the green shoes. But sadly, maybe I just didn't look at the clothes well enough when I was washing them. But when I looked at the green top, because like I really liked it, it was like shredded. And I was like, was that from the dish soap? Was that from like me sanitizing them? So like I guess be careful when you wash these. Just make note that the clothing and like her paint on her body as well, like I noticed it started turning like white, and I was like, what's going on? And then like her paint started chipping. I was like, is it because it touched water, or was it the dish soap that did it? Like I don't know, maybe it's just because she's like 20+ year old toy. um I did not submerge the locker or anything like that. I just wet wiped it with a Clorox wipe. But like, yeah, her clothes, everything I had to inspect after sanitizing them, and then I repainted her body with some pink, and she had a blue scuff on her pink part of her hair, so I also repainted that. And then this is her locker. It's so cool. I really love it. I love the organization of it. You can put some of the small accessories in there and everything. And I was just looking at it and I was like, it's a little too plain for my taste. And I was like looking at my old Lisa Frank stickers and I was like, okay, I'm gonna doll this up. Like I'm gonna put stickers all over it, because like that's what we did when we were kids. We put stickers on everything, like our Game Boys, our lockers, everything, our books. We put stickers on everything. That's just like my generation. I don't know if that's so much a new thing. Besides, I see kids putting stickers on these water bottles, the Stanley cups that they have. But yeah, I love all the different compartments. I definitely had this locker when I was a kid, and at the store they had some Polly Pocket cars, and I didn't know she had a car. That's so cool. I'm definitely gonna go back and get a car and maybe another Polly Pocket. But yeah, I used Mod Podge and some glitter, and I put it on the clothes. I put it on the locker to make sure the stickers stayed. I wanted to preserve her outfit that I put on her, the pink dress. But for some reason, the Mod Podge just didn't really want to stay on the dress or the sweater that I put on her. So like it did kind of peel off, but a majority of the Mod Podge did stay. I'm just like sad that not all of it stayed on there to protect her. It kind of does peel off. So if you guys are trying to also preserve like Polly Pocket clothing, do take in mind that like maybe Mod Podge wouldn't be the best glue. I don't know what I should really try. If you guys have Polly Pockets and you know anything about like their clothing, how to preserve this stuff, I don't want it to rip like the other clothes. Do leave me some comments and tell me everything that you know about these Polly Pockets. So yeah, she's got a soccer ball, she's got a book bag, she's got a book, two different pairs of shoes, she's got like one good outfit. I really like the pink pants that she came with, but there's no good top. Like I didn't get any tops to match those pink pants. So they're just going to stay in her locker. And I really like her hairstyle. I like the braid. I love the two-tone colors. And I don't know, when I was decorating the locker, something told me that this Polly Pocket is a surfer girl. I was just having those vibes when I decorated it. I was like, we need the kissy lips, we need dragonflies, we need surfer girls, and everything beach, right? Like flamingos, peace signs, flowers, especially for Polly Pocket, the daisy flower in the logo. It's like, just, you got to have it. You know what I mean? That was her whole artwork. I love to shop, and yeah, I just had a good time decking this out with all my dolphins and hula girls and like the flamingos and stuff. I feel like I wish Polly Pocket had her own like retro stickers, but I'm super glad I had those Lisa Frank ones. I was trying to look up artwork and other things about Polly Pocket from my past, but I just don't think that they're really in the stores anymore. And if they are, I'll look at Target and stuff, because I think that's where they're going to be. I don't know if they're going to be the ones with the silicone clothes, but I know they're definitely not the same. I remember looking at them like maybe 7 years ago in stores, and I'm like, they're just not the same. And I'm really grateful that I came across this retro store in the mall and that I got to have her again in my life. She's going up on my shelf next to all my Bratz and everything, so we'll get to that later in the video. But I love the organization. If I had more room, I would definitely, I put her shoes and her soccer ball down there, and then her books up on the top. But if I had more room on my shelves, I would definitely display it open like this so that I can see everything. But I don't have that kind of room right now, and it was just kind of awkward putting her on my shelves because I have so many other little tiny things like My Little Ponies, other little Bratz and LOL dolls. So I closed her locker up and just put her in front of it. But when closing the locker, I couldn't because of the pants were hanging here. So I kind of had to like take them off that hook and just kind of place them in there. But here she is. She doesn't stand or sit very well. So I just kind of had her leaned up against Chloe right here, and her locker's right here on the shelf next to all the girls. I think it looks great. I tried putting it in a different bunch of different places in my room, like in my little cubbies where I've moved my Bratz to, and it just wasn't looking too good. So I think she looks great here. Tell me what you guys think about this video. Leave me a comment. I love to hear from you guys. If you're a Polly Pocket fan, definitely tell me everything and anything you want to. Leave me a comment. I love hearing from you guys. And thank you so much for watching this. I have a Bratz project that I'm going to be working on here pretty soon, so stay tuned. Please subscribe for me, and I'll see you guys in the next one.